makeup wipe on my face because it's still the day that I fucking caked my face. And I know the skincare experts and the Welsh trends of the world say that makeup wipes don't work. They don't do anything. Okay, well, bitch, you know what they do for me? They make it easier for me to wash my face. They make it so that I'm not like just smearing shit around, you know? I don't think the majority of people that use these just use them by themselves. I don't think that anybody is saying that they wash your face, but they definitely take something off. There is something on this when I am done. And that is all that I know. I do know that when I have a fuck ton of eyeshadow on, it ends up on here and not just being rubbed around my fucking mug. So we're gonna use 1 or 2 or 5. We'll fucking see how many it takes. First, let's take these off. Oh my God, somebody's gonna be like, don't pull your eyelids. It causes wrinkles. I already have wrinkles. Okay. I'll be 34 in exactly a week. Or it'll be exactly a week by the time you guys see this tomorrow. I'm not that worried about wrinkles. That's just from my mouth area. Oh my God, I feel fucking gross, and this, I thought that this would help me feel a little less gross. I was wrong. I'm really trying to stretch one wipe as far as my bitch ass can, because these hookers are expensive. They're fucking expensive. I get a little wild, a little crazy, a little zany with my eyebrow too while I was doing it. Eyebrows, I did put on more than one. Grammar, you know, it makes a world of difference, but I'm terrible at it. I can't believe I've gotten all this on one Walmart brand makeup wipe. Wow. You think I could use the other side? Or is the other side just as used? I'm trying to stretch it. Oh my God, this feels fucking gross. I really thought I was gonna need more than one of these. If I'm trying to get like every little corner that is possibly available to use. Because, like I said, these hookers are fucking expensive and I'm trying to stretch them as far as I possibly can. God! If they don't work, what is that? Did it clean my skin? No. Did it clean my skin? Is my skin cleansed? No. Did it take this off so I'm not just smearing it around? Yeah, it did. Shut the hell up. Facts are facts. And that is one of the hills that I am willing to fucking climb and die on. I am. Oh shit, I hadn't looked at myself yet today. It's 10:15 and I have been awake for about a half hour, but I've been in this really, really bad habit recently of waking up at 5 a.m., which is arguably, I'm not good at big words. Oh my God, is that even fucking a big word? Probably not. But that's better than me waking up at 3 a.m. which I was for like weeks. And I forced myself to go back to bed because unless the kids need something or I have an appointment, there's literally no fucking reason for me to be awake at 5 o'clock in the morning. None at all. So I went back to bed and I stayed off my iPad because that's my big thing is like I'll get up and I'll get on my phone or something and start fucking around, and the next thing I know, like 2 hours have passed or 3 hours have passed, and Dee's blood sugar is starting to get low, so I've got to do something for him, or something's happened where I can't go back to sleep. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking go back to sleep. I didn't touch my iPad, I didn't touch my phone, and I fucking went back to sleep like an adult, like a 34-year-old lady. There's no reason to be proud of myself for doing the bare minimum. That's a narcissistic trait. My narcissistic trait is that I don't take criticism well, even when I ask for it. I currently am trying to get my caffeine in, and I have a headache. I am rested, but I have a headache, and I did play my Animal Crossing for like 15 minutes, broke my nail trying to open my lid. Need to glue that bitch back down, and I need to take some ibuprofen, and then I gotta go to the grocery store. I am craving frozen lasagna. Don't fucking ask me why, because I do not know. Weirdly, it's something that I consistently crave but never eat. I'm not even joking you, it is something that I crave like regularly. Oh my god, bitch. Oh my god. I just never eat it. I know, like a fat fucking like frozen Stouffer's lasagna. Because I'll never have my grandma's lasagna. She doesn't make it anymore. She's getting older. She doesn't cook. And it's like not even 1/4 as good. But then again, I've never had anybody else in my life ever make lasagna. And I've never made lasagna. And I won't make lasagna. So a fucking frozen lasagna is not the next best thing, but like a couple things down the line best thing to it, you know? I have 2 layers of tank tops on right now. I have this on top of this because this is relatively see-through, and I slept in it, but I needed to go downstairs, and I have children, so I put this on because my tank top is see-through. I wasn't serving 2000s realness right there. I mean, I am, but it wasn't on purpose. I'm thinking about listing this on Depop because I feel like I don't wear it enough. I feel like it's so cute, and I feel like I don't wear it enough. It's really cute, though. It is so fucking hot out that I gave up on my AC and just rolled down the windows. Because, like, I got into the Jeep, and it felt like a fucking compression chamber. Like, literally, the air had just built the fuck up in here, and my AC was fighting the good fight. Didn't win, but we're here, and I have to get the fuck out of this car because I'm literally already turning. And I love how I just noticed this big fat fucking on my chest. But I'm really glad that my eyebrows survived me putting on my shirt because I didn't check before I left the house. All right, let's go get my fucking lasagna and some sugar-free pudding. I want some of that too. That was everything that I needed it to be and more. Why do I have the box in my bedroom? Because I scanned it into my Lose It app. Also, let's not fucking talk about the fact that this has 43% of your daily sodium. It was worth it. Maybe I'll just chug some Crystal Light water so I can pee it all out. Does that work? Does that work? I got probably a day and a half worth of food, and it was $36. They did not have any sugar-free pudding. They had walls and walls and walls of pudding. No fucking sugar-free pudding. And that's what I get for shopping tiny and local. High prices, shit selection, and literally, Michelina's meals at Walmart are like $1 or something. They were like close to $4 there. My dad loves that I shop local because of my anxiety. The problem is he's living that upper middle class, actually being paid a livable wage fantasy that most of us are not fucking living. So like, yeah, I did just support a small local business. I could have paid half that at Walmart. Absolutely could have paid half that at Walmart. Could have had a panic attack in the parking lot too while doing it. And by the way, I mean a day and a half worth of food for me. Just for me. I did get Mr. D some peanut butter and a box of these sugar-free Kool-Aid jammers to try because they're getting ready to go back to school, and I figure if he liked them, I can get him some to put in his lunch because we pack his lunch. But I mean a day and a half worth of food for me. Just for me. Epps just went to the grocery store yesterday for like everyone, but I'm trying to find things that are like quick for me to eat because I'm depressed. I'm depressed, and while he is willing to, you know, go get things, cook things, help me, whatever, I would like to alleviate a little bit of stress off of him by having things that are quick for me to make for myself, because I don't take care of myself the way that I take care of other people. Yeah. I'm getting ready to go downstairs, and then I'm going to go outside and take a walk for a little bit, but there was something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I had a couple people, like 2 or 3 people, reach out to me in my TikTok comments about buying bracelets from me, like my self-soothe bracelets. Here's the issue that I have with this. The shipping on Depop is outrageous if you're only buying one thing, because I do bundle shipping. I do bundling with shipping, but the shipping for one item is outrageous. It's outrageous. Poshmark is the same way. It decides. I don't really like to, sell on Poshmark because I feel like it's full of bots and spam and like rude people. So I prefer Depop. I don't know anything about selling on Etsy, but I do know that I don't want to pay 21 cents to list an item. What in the eBay fuck is that? But I have issues with the shipping, because these could ship for the price of a stamp. The only way that I could get around that is by adding the cost of the shipping to like the $66 or $66. Oh my God, could you imagine? The 66-cent stamp to the cost of the bracelet and marking it as free shipping. I don't fucking know. But I could not in good faith sell them for more than like $3 or $4, and then I'd have to factor in the Depop fee, and it's just like, it's a lot. I become very, very overwhelmed with things very easily. Like currently on Depop, I have like 4 or 5 things listed for sale because I became very, very overwhelmed with it when I was listing like 10 items at a time. Like currently I have like 30 things that I could list, but only like 5 things listed. And it's just because sometimes I need a mental break, and I'm sitting here going over numbers. Like I could literally put one of those in a regular white letter envelope and mail it for the cost of a stamp. But if I had to mark it with the lowest cost of shipping on Depop, it's like, that would like completely jack up the price. I don't think, unless somebody bundle, like if you buy one item on Depop, the shipping is outrageous. I do bundle shipping. If you buy a dress from me and the shipping is $7.99, and you buy a second dress from me, the shipping is still going to be $7.99. I don't know. I don't know. And it really wouldn't be worth the cost of shipping unless you bought more than one. You know what I mean? And nobody should have to fucking do that. I'm overwhelmed and I'm overthinking. I don't know. And I also don't want to like flood my Depop with just bracelets, and I can't make a second Depop just to sell the things that I make to learn to self-soothe. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I have a peanut butter tongue. The like piece of skin under my tongue is too long. And sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Anyways, the piece of skin under my tongue is too long, and I can barely stick my tongue out, and it makes me like not be able to say things that are tongue twisters for most people, but they're like awfully fucking bad tongue twisters for me. Had I been born in a time before bottles were invented and I was like forced to breastfeed, I would have fucking died. I would have died. I had massive latching issues because my fucking tongue doesn't move the way that it should. Another piece of my lore. Congratulations. Mommy's eyeliner survived all that. You don't care, do you? Guys, I gotta tell you, that was the longest 30 minutes of Mommy's life.
30 minutes
of walking around of Mommy's fucking life.
Here I am.
I kept thinking there's gotta be some way I'm close to being done. I've been out here for 30 minutes and it had only been like 45 seconds. I love that. How hot is it? And what is the UV index? Because that felt like I was fucking frying like an egg. It is 83 with a high UV index. The UV index is in the red. That is such a good thing for me to have just exposed myself to for 30 minutes. Don't you agree? You don't know, do you?
I built them last night.
They're so fucking cute. They're so fucking cute. Well, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I went outside and I walked around my backyard for 30 minutes to get some vitamin D, to get some fresh air, and to get some fucking movement in. I just drank some water. I drank a bottle of water.
Yay!
Just so everybody is aware, not only did this eyeliner survive 2 very fucking hot car rides and me jogging around my yard for 30 fucking minutes in the hot sun with a high UV index. What was I saying? What was I gonna say about that? It survived all that. It survived all that. It's the Revolution one that I got the other day. The one that costs less than $3. It does have e.l.f. primer underneath of it, which I'm sure makes a whole hell of a difference. But less than $3 and that bitch is hanging on. She's there. She's there. So if you're sitting there and you're wondering, ma'am, how did you get so fucking brave to go to a Walmart? Where the hell did that come from? To be honest, I bribed Mr. E to go to the Dollar Tree with me, and then we got there and they were closed. There was a sign on the door that said that they were having electrical issues. I don't know what that means. But where I live, the Dollar Tree and the Walmart are in the same parking lot, so we just walked over to the fucking Walmart, and that's how I was brave enough to go to Walmart. I bribed Mr. E to go with me. He got a Starry Reese's cup and a pair of bright yellow shorts. While I was there, I got this bead set and he picked out the colors. They had 3 different ones. One was like colors that I already have. One was these ones and the other one was like pastels, and he picked these ones because he said that they remind him of Minecraft. And I got these 2 bags of letter beads and I only got 1 each because they were $3 each and I just didn't want to and couldn't spend the money on it. But that's what I got at Walmart after being a big brave fucking dog. I just made a fucking mess on my bed playing with beads and stickers. I found the rest of my Tomie stickers and then like a bunch of other stickers that I was missing. But I did a little more on this. I added this. I don't know. I don't even know. It's all fucking blending in now. But because I've been watching this girl that scrapbooks, it gave me the idea to like cut stickers up to fill in like gaps and stuff. Like that's one that I added. I forgot about that. The other half of that's right there. I have the other half of this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. And then I also put that on my little fake AirPods case. It's been a very productive and riveting hour. I just made this too, and let me tell you something. It took me for fucking ever to find a green heart bead. I dumped out 4 bags of beads and dug around until I found this and made a huge fucking mess and got pinned on the bed because they were all between my legs and I couldn't move and I had to piss so damn bad. But if you know, you know. It may or may not be one of my favorite Typo Negative songs. If you know, you know. This is not me clapping back at anyone. Anytime that I say anything, everybody's like, oh my God, you don't have to respond. Don't respond. Trolls, blah, blah. Nobody said anything. Nobody, like, literally not a single fucking soul on the face of this earth that said a fucking word to me. I just think sometimes about how my life has to look from the outside looking in, and how my existence is very, like, peaceful and, in a sense, slow. And it blows my mind. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, because 10 years ago, I woke up every fucking day and I just chose chaos. I woke up and I greeted the world with, what fresh fucking hell can I start today? Like, my life from the moment that I opened my eyes until the moment that I fucking closed them at the end of the night was just drama. Drama, 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 drama. All the fucking time. And I sit back and I'm like, what did I do today? I played on my iPad. I made food for me and the kids. We played with Legos. E and I went to the store. I went to the store by myself at one point in time. I walked around my backyard for a half hour. I made some bracelets. I put some more stickers on my journal. I made food for the kids again. I made Kool-Aid for them. I went over their school schedule. Came back upstairs, made some more, like, my life is very, very, like, routine, and I feel like from the outside looking in, this would drive other people nuts, but it blows my fucking mind that this is my life. I feel like adult me gives myself the life that little me should have had. The life that little me should have had. The formative years of my life were fucking chaos because of the adults around me. And I feel like I, in a way, am healing, like, my inner child by giving myself peace and having a peaceful household. Nobody in my house yells or anything like that unless the kids are, like, wrestling around. Nobody screams, nobody yells, all that. And I feel like it's me healing my inner child. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but the other day I was laying in bed, and I know that I had PMS because this was like 2 days before I started my period, and I started sobbing. I started bawling my fucking eyes out because I realized that my childhood trauma has not kept me up at night in a while. It hasn't. And that I can think about it and that I can talk about it and not absolutely lose my mind. And that a lot of the anger and resentment that I have is going away. It's not ever going to completely go away, but it's not controlling me anymore. Now, I do have a whole hell of a lot more fucking trauma than my childhood trauma. I will never get over watching 2 of my kids die. That's not something I'll ever get over, but I spent a lot of years of my life wondering what I did to deserve the childhood that I had, you know, to deserve that. Even as an infant, what did I as an infant do to deserve that? And I've stopped. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's been just opening up about it. I don't know if it's been that my therapy is working. I don't know if it's just that time is just separating me and I'm starting to forget. And it's wild because I've done all this without forgiving the people that hurt me. And I feel like so many people, like, in this life on this planet, in existence, think that you have to forgive people to heal. You don't. You don't. I will never forgive the people who harmed me as a child, including the other children that hurt me. But I feel like I'm healing. I feel like that is one less thing that is bogging down my heart and my head. And I can't believe I didn't tell you guys about that. But I started fucking sobbing because I realized I think my brain and my heart are finally starting to move past it. And I think it's because not only because of therapy, because of opening up to you guys about this, talking about it, not holding it in, and giving myself and being given by my husband a very, very peaceful, comfortable life. And that could absolutely be perceived as just childish and fucking like boring to a lot of people, but I feel like that's what I needed. And it took a really, really long time to get there, but I'm happy to be here. I'll tell you that much. I'm happy to be here. So I am gonna go outside and weird shadow. Ooh. I'm gonna go outside and walk around for a little bit because it's finally starting to cool off, and then I'm gonna sit downstairs with Mr. E and help him make a birthday card for his daddy because his birthday is in 2 days. So I'm gonna sit down there and help him make something for him. Look at this fucking eyeliner. That I'm not the biggest fan of the pen. The pen is a little hard. It's a little hard, but that shit stays. Once you get control over it, it fucking stays. I will see you guys tomorrow. Boy.